weeks ago in a peer-to-peer discussion group, one of the participants was asking about the bidding process, and he was trying to figure out, how do I win more? What do I do if I lose, etc. And I thought to myself, wow, there is so much meat on that bone. There's so much to talk about. I think I'm going to dedicate the entire week's worth of content to this subject. And where I want to start with this in today's tip is how to win a job at your price. So here's the thing. Whether you are bidding a job based on, something for me to quote, something for you to quote on, give me a number, or you've done it the right way and you have come up with a solution, at some point you have to justify that price. You are going to hear the objection, your price is too high. The only way that you can get it at that price, the only way you can get it without dropping your number, is to know an answer to the one question. The question is, what's the benefit to the customer? What's in it for them? Why should they buy at that price? Very simple. If you've done your homework and you've figured out, perhaps, let me give you an example. Let's suppose you found out that the incumbent vendor has been late so many times that the client has lost market share, that their stock goes down every time that the incumbent vendor is late. That's easy. Now you know that you can justify your price, which is probably going to be higher, by saying, we're going to ship on time, therefore they won't happen anymore. Good example, you've done your job. Because otherwise it's just, well, let me see if I can get my boss to sharpen the pencil. If you know it's in it for the customer, if you've gone the other route and you've sold a solution, hopefully you've understood the story behind the printed piece. You've asked good qualifying questions, something that allows you to say, boy, there's a better option here. It's going to be more expensive, but it'll either lower the usage cost of the document, or it's going to increase its value. One of those two things. Therefore, when the customer says, your price is too high, I'm going to be able to justify it. Either way. Number one, you're going to be challenged on that price. Number two, you've got to be ready to justify that. And the only way is if you understand what it means to the customer. Otherwise, you're a gallon of milk and there's a cheaper price down the road. That's what doing your job looks like in this process, and that's why it's a skill. It's a very important skill. All this week we're going to be talking about the concept of the bidding process and what do you do when you lose. And tomorrow I'll be talking in my blog. What am I talking about in my blog tomorrow? I will be talking about how to avoid the bidding process entirely. The Sales Vault Insiders, you're going to learn some extra stuff. You're going to learn how to prevent the customer from ghosting you after you give them a price. In addition, you're going to learn a phenomenal response to the your price is too high objection that will stop them in their tracks. This is going to go on all week. Sales Vault Insiders get extra material. Meet me back here. Sign up for Chill with Bill. It's free. It's Friday. It's noon. And I will wrap up the week at that point. Until then, have a great selling week. I look forward to seeing you again on Chill with Bill this Friday. Thanks.